Hi everyone, today we're going to be learning about parallel and perpendicular lines. First, let's take a look at the two graphs. In both graphs, the red line is represented by the equation y equals 2x plus 1. In the first graph, we have parallel lines. Parallel lines have the same slope and different y-intercepts. So, if we look at the equation of the line, we know we're going to have the same slope. So the slope has to be 2, and different y-intercepts. So if we look at the blue line has a y-intercept of 2. And then if we look at perpendicular lines, the slopes are negative reciprocal of each other. So if the red line has a slope of 2, the blue line has to have a slope of negative 1/2. And we know we also have different y-intercepts in perpendicular lines. If we take a look at the blue line has a y-intercept of 2. So those are just an example of a parallel line and a perpendicular line. Next, in our example, we want to write an equation of both a parallel and a perpendicular line when we're given the y-intercept and the equation of another line. First, what we need to do is put this equation in slope-intercept form. So we want to make sure that y is by itself, so I'm going to divide by 2. So my equation in slope-intercept form is y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 3. And now let's start with a parallel line first. So start out with our y equals, and we need the same slope, so negative 3 over 2x, and a different y-intercept. In this case, it gives us the y-intercept of 10, so just plus 10. And then we need a perpendicular line. So we start out with y equals negative reciprocal slope. So since our slope is originally negative, now it's positive, and the reciprocal of 3/2 would be 2/3. X, a different y-intercept, it gives us the y-intercept of 10, so plus 10. And here's an example of our parallel line and a perpendicular line given a y-intercept and the equation of another line. And last, we want to write an equation of a line given a point on the line and the equation of a parallel line. So what we're going to do here is use our original equation given, so let's just write it in slope-intercept form first. And we know if we want to write an equation of a parallel line, it must have the same slope. So we know our slope is going to be negative 4, but we don't know what the y-intercept is. So to find that, we're going to plug in the point given into our equation. So y is 8. We're keeping the same slope and plug in 1/4 for x. And we want to solve for the y-intercept, so we're going to have plus b. So here we have negative 4 times 1/4 is negative 1 plus b. To get b by itself, we're going to add 1 to both sides. So 9 equals b. So now we know our y-intercept is 9, and we can write our final equation of a line, y equals negative 4x plus 9. And this equation represents the equation of a line that is parallel to this line and passes through the point 1/4 and 8.